Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, and realizing it's worth $1 million. Sounds insane, right? But what if I told you that a rare 1988 D Lincoln penny could make you a millionaire? You could be sitting on a fortune right now without even knowing it. Stay with me because, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this life-changing coin and how to sell it for top dollar. But hurry, because time is running out, and collectors are on the hunt for these rare pennies as we speak. Most people don't give pennies a second thought. We toss them into jars, leave them in our cars, or ignore them altogether. But what if that tiny coin could change your life? The 1988 D Lincoln penny is no ordinary penny. This rare variation has a secret, one that only a few collectors know about. And here's the best part: if you find the right one, you could be holding $1 million in your hand. So, what makes this coin so special? It all comes down to an incredibly rare error, a small but critical design difference between the regular 1988 D penny and the one collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. The key? The transitional reverse design featuring the FG initials on the back, which differ from standard versions. If you spot this error, congratulations. You've just struck gold, well, copper in this case. Now, before you go diving through your couch cushions or raiding your grandma's coin jar, stick with me, because just knowing about this coin isn't enough. If you don't identify it correctly, you could accidentally sell $1 million penny for, well, a penny. And trust me, that's a mistake you'll regret for a lifetime. Now, here's where things get really interesting. To cash in on this rare coin, you need to know exactly what to look for and where to sell it for the highest price. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. You'll need to carefully inspect the FG initials on the reverse side. On rare 1988 D pennies, the initials are from a 1989 design. This tiny difference is what makes it worth a fortune. If your penny has this error, you could be looking at an instant 6, or even 7-figure payday. But here's the catch: not all buyers will pay you what your coin is truly worth. Many collectors undervalue rare coins, hoping sellers won't know better. So, where can you sell yours to get the absolute highest price? I'll reveal the top places in just a moment, but first, a quick question: what would you do with $1 million? Would you finally take that dream vacation? Pay off all your debts? Or just tell your boss, "I quit," and never work another day in your life? Drop your answer in the comments, I'd love to know. Alright, now that you know how to spot this rare coin, let's talk about how to sell it for the highest price possible. The worst mistake you can make? Walking into a random pawn shop or selling it for pocket change online. Instead, you want to sell through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or even eBay's high-end coin listings. These platforms attract serious collectors willing to bid up your coin to its true market value. And remember, if you think you have a rare 1988 D penny, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A graded coin will skyrocket in value and make it much easier to sell for top dollar. Now, here's the most important part: there are only a handful of these coins known to exist. Every single day, collectors and investors are snapping them up. If you wait too long, you could miss your chance forever. So, here's what you need to do right now: check your coins, get them authenticated, and list them in the right places. You never know, your next penny find could be the one that changes your life. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries that could make you rich. And if you want to see another rare penny worth a fortune, check out this video next. See you in the next one. Happy hunting. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, but what if I told you that one of these could be worth up to $2 million? Sounds crazy, right? Well, hold on to your seat because today, we're talking about the mysterious and ultra-rare 1993 D Mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that has collectors scrambling and sellers cashing in on life-changing fortunes. But before you start digging through your change jar, there's a catch. Not every 1993 D penny is worth millions, only a select few hold the key to untold wealth. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot one, how much it's really worth in today's market, and why this coin is shaking up the numismatic world. So, if you're ready to discover a hidden treasure that could change your life, stick with me until the very end. Because trust me, you don't want to miss this. Now, let's take a trip back to 1993. Bill Clinton was sworn in as president, Jurassic Park was dominating the box office, and the Denver Mint was busy striking millions of pennies. But somewhere in that massive production run, a few coins emerged with a secret, an error so rare, so unusual, that most people have never even heard about it. So, what makes this 1993 D-Mark Abraham Lincoln penny so special? This coin is believed to have a misprint or unique striking feature that has baffled collectors for years. Some say it's an off-metal strike, others claim it's a mint error so rare that its true origins remain a mystery. But here's what we do know, one of these elusive pennies was recently valued at a staggering $2 million. That's right, a single penny that could buy you a mansion, a luxury car, and still leave you with enough to retire early before you start tearing apart your couch cushions. Let's talk about the key features you need to look for, the mint mark and date. Look closely at your 1993 D penny. That D below the date. It stands for Denver, which is where these coins were struck. But not all 1993 D pennies are valuable, so you need more than just the mint mark, rare errors and characteristics. Experts believe that the $1 million versions have unique errors, double die strikes, off-center prints, or even a rare metal composition. The problem? They're extremely hard to spot with the naked eye. That's why professional coin grading services are crucial. Current market value. So, what's this penny actually selling for today? According to recent auctions, specimens in top condition have already fetched tens of thousands, with rumors of one coin being appraised at $2 million. And as more collectors discover this rare variety, the price could skyrocket even further. So, you think you found a rare 1993 D-Mark Abraham Lincoln penny? Here's what you need to do next to secure top dollar. Verify the coin's authenticity. Get your penny inspected by a certified numismatist. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm if you have the real deal. Auction it off. The biggest profits come from high-end auctions where collectors battle it out for rare finds. Heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers are great places to start. Don't settle for less. Some buyers will try to lowball you, but remember, a verified rare penny can be worth millions. Be patient and let the bidding war work in your favor. Now, let's be real, what are the chances of you having one of these rare pennies? Well, here's the thing, every single major coin discovery started with someone just like you, someone who simply decided to check their change. So, don't let doubt stop you from potentially unlocking a fortune. Rare coins are out there, waiting to be discovered. And who knows? Yours could be the next $1 million find. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare or unusual penny. What if I told you that a simple penny, yes, a penny, could make you a millionaire overnight? No, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. This is real. The 1994 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny is shaking up the coin-collecting world, and one of these rare finds could be worth up to $4 million. Imagine finding one in an old jar, tucked away in a drawer, or even in your pocket change. Would you even recognize its value? Or would you spend it on a cup of coffee, unknowingly throwing away a fortune? Stick with me because, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to determine if you have one, and, most importantly, how to sell it for top dollar. But first, let's uncover why this penny is so special. So why is this penny worth millions? Here's the deal, the 1994 Lincoln penny was mass-produced, but a rare error variety with no mint mark has collectors going absolutely wild. Normally, pennies from that year have either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But some were mysteriously minted without any mark at all, and that's where the fortune lies. It's like finding a diamond in a pile of rocks, except this diamond looks like just another penny. Collectors and investors are hunting for these ultra-rare coins, and just one lucky find could mean early retirement, a new house, or that dream vacation you've always wanted. But how do you know if you have one of these $1 million pennies? Well, here's where things get really interesting. First, grab any 1994 penny you can find. Look closely under Lincoln's portrait. If you see a D or an S, sorry, it's just a regular coin. But if there's no mark at all, you might be sitting on a life-changing discovery. Now, before you start celebrating, here's a crucial step: authentication. A professional coin grading service can confirm whether your penny is the real deal. And trust me, you do not want to skip this step. A fake or damaged penny won't fetch top dollar, but a verified 1994 no mint mark penny? That's what brings in the big money. And no, rubbing it on your jeans to clean it won't help. In fact, that might actually lower its value. So here's what you need to do right now: go check your old penny collections, your piggy banks, your grandparents' drawers, wherever you might find loose change. If you find a 1994 penny with no mint mark, don't just stash it away, get it authenticated. Time is ticking, and collectors are willing to pay millions, but as more of these pennies get discovered, the value could start to drop. And speaking of rare coins worth millions, did you know there's another Lincoln penny out there, one that could be even more valuable than this one? Click the next video to find out if you've got one of those sitting in your collection. What if I told you that a simple 1995 D Lincoln penny, yes, the one you might have tossed in a jar, could be worth up to $3 million? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the kicker: most people don't even realize they have one. And by the time they do, it might be too late. So, if you've got an old jar of pennies lying around, you might want to start digging, because this could be your golden ticket to life-changing wealth. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to cash in. Oh, and if you've ever accidentally spent a rare coin on a vending machine snack, don't worry, you're not alone. But let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Alright, so what makes this 1995 D Lincoln penny so special? It's not just any ordinary penny. This coin has unique errors and rare characteristics that drive collectors wild. We're talking about doubling on the obverse, a rare mint mark anomaly, and even hidden details that set it apart from the millions of other pennies out there. But before we get into the specifics, let me ask you, when was the last time you actually looked at a penny in your hand? Be honest. Most of us overlook them, but after today, I guarantee you'll never see pennies the same way again. So, let's break it down. The 1995 D penny can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to, brace yourself, over $3 million. But here's the catch: only a handful of these coins exist, and only the sharpest collectors know how to spot them. The question is, will you be one of them? Before I reveal how to identify the exact features that make this penny worth a fortune, let's take a quick detour into why rare pennies like this even exist in the first place. Because trust me, this will blow your mind. So, why do some pennies become worth millions while others are just, well, pennies? It all comes down to minting errors, low mintage, and demand from collectors. In the case of the 1995 D Lincoln penny, certain coins were struck with a misalignment in the die, creating a dramatic doubling effect on the inscriptions. The words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" appear slightly duplicated. That tiny mistake. That's what makes this coin a jackpot. Imagine explaining that to someone: "Hey, I just made $3 million from a typo." Who knew a little mistake could be so profitable, right? But before you rush off to check your piggy bank, let's talk numbers. Recently, a pristine condition 1995 D penny sold for millions at auction. And as more collectors hunt for these rare finds, the value keeps climbing. So, if you find one, congratulations, you just hit the jackpot. So, what do you do if you think you have one? First, don't spend it. Second, get it professionally graded. The better the condition, the higher the value. And third, be ready. Because when you own a coin like this, you hold a piece of history worth millions. But here's the thing: time is running out. As more people become aware of this coin, the competition to sell at the highest price gets fiercer. Will you be the next lucky seller? Or will you let this opportunity slip through your fingers? The choice is yours. And if you just ran to check your penny jar, don't worry, I'll wait. Go ahead and drop a comment below if you find anything interesting. Who knows? Your next comment could be, I just made $3 million. For more rare coin secrets and hidden treasures, hit that subscribe button. Imagine stumbling upon a small, ordinary-looking penny in your pocket, only to discover it's worth $5 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that one rare 2006 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket to financial freedom? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this life-changing coin and what makes it so valuable. Setting the stage, think back to the last time you emptied your wallet, purse, or coin jar. Have you ever actually looked closely at your pennies? Most people don't. And that's where fortunes are lost. Hidden among millions of everyday pennies is a rare error coin that collectors are willing to pay an absolute fortune for. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? Well, the answer lies in a rare mistake that the US Mint made in 2006. A batch of Lincoln pennies left the mint without a crucial identifying feature, the mint mark. That tiny missing letter beneath the date is the difference between 1 cent and $5 million. And the best part? There are still some of these coins in circulation today. The thrill of the hunt now. Before you go tearing through every penny in your house, let's talk about what makes this specific coin so valuable. First, rarity is key. The 2006 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is incredibly hard to find because only a handful were ever released. And in the coin collecting world, the rarer the coin, the higher the price tag. Second, condition matters. If you happen to find one of these error coins in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, congratulations, you've hit the jackpot. The record price for one of these beauties? A jaw-dropping $5 million. But even if your coin isn't in pristine shape, it could still fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands, depending on its grade. So, here's the million-dollar question: how do you know if you have this rare penny? Simple. Grab a magnifying glass and check for that missing mint mark. It should be right below the date on the obverse front of the coin. If it's missing, you just might be sitting on a fortune. Your path to wealth. Imagine this: you find a 2006 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, and a collector offers you $500,000 on the spot. What would you do with that kind of money? Buy your dream home? Travel the world? Secure your family's future? This isn't just about a penny, it's about a life-changing opportunity. Now, you may be thinking, what if I don't find one? Well, don't worry, because rare coin collecting is filled with hidden gems. There are still dozens of valuable pennies out there waiting to be discovered. In fact, I'll be covering more of these rare and valuable coins in upcoming videos, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. Before you go, drop a comment below and let me know, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? You never know, you might already have a small fortune hiding in plain sight, and remember, fortune favors the bold. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows? You just might be the next lucky person to turn a penny into $5 million. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that could change your life forever. A tiny, unassuming 2011 Lincoln penny, worth just 1 cent to most people, but to collectors, up to $6 million. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you this isn't just a myth? Stay with me, because today, we're uncovering the truth behind this rare and valuable penny. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to check if you have one of these hidden treasures. Most people overlook pennies. They drop them, leave them in jars, or even throw them away. But coin collectors know that some pennies are worth far more than their face value. This brings us to the 2011 Lincoln penny, a coin shrouded in mystery and extreme value. Here's the big question: why is this penny worth millions? It's all about a unique minting error that occurred at the Denver Mint. This error created a variation so rare that only a handful have been discovered. The demand? Insanely high. Collectors and investors are willing to shell out millions just to own one. And if you have it, you could be holding a fortune in your hand. Now, before you rush off to check your penny jar, you'll need to know exactly what to look for. But first, let me ask you, if you found this penny, would you sell it immediately or hold on to it for a bigger payday? Drop your answer in the comments. Alright, let's get into the details. Not all 2011 D pennies are worth millions, so here's how to spot the golden ticket. Your penny must have a small d under the date, meaning it was minted in Denver. No D. Unfortunately, it's not the one. This is the game changer. The rare version has a highly unusual misprint, either a double die effect, an off-center strike, or a missing design detail. If you see anything strange, your penny could be worth life-changing money. Even with the error, collectors demand pristine condition. If your penny looks brand new, without scratches or damage, its value skyrockets. Still with me? Good, because here's where things get really interesting. You might be wondering, how do I actually cash in on this? We'll cover that next, but first, let's play a quick game. If you could buy anything with $6 million, what would it be? A mansion? A dream car? Tell me in the comments. Okay, so let's say you find one of these ultra-rare pennies. What's next? First, don't just sell it to the first person who offers you money. Many people get scammed or undervalue their coin. Instead, follow these steps. Authenticate your penny, take it to a professional coin grader. PCGS and NGC are the top grading services that can certify your coin's rarity and condition. Auction it to the right buyers. High-value pennies often sell for millions at major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Negotiate like a pro, don't settle for a quick payday. Serious collectors are willing to bid against each other, driving up the price. And here's the kicker, more of these pennies could be out there waiting to be discovered. That means there's still a chance you could find one. But time is running out. Once all are found, their value will only go higher. So, before you go about your day, check your coin stash. That ordinary penny could be the key to your financial freedom. What do you think? Will you start looking at pennies differently from now on? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another valuable coin update. Now go check your pennies. Your fortune might be waiting for you. Imagine this, you're digging through your old coin jar, and bam, you find a penny that could change your life forever. Sounds crazy, right? Well, what if I told you there's a 2015 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that collectors are willing to pay up to $7 million for? Yes, you heard that right. $7 million. And before you toss that worthless penny aside, let me show you why you might be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it. Wouldn't it be ironic if the 1-cent coin you've been ignoring is actually worth more than your entire car? Or even your house? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this penny so valuable, how to spot one, and how you can cash in. So, what's the big deal with the 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Why is it breaking records and making collectors lose their minds? Here's the backstory. In 2015, the US Mint struck billions of pennies, most of them with either a P, D, or S mint mark indicating their origin. But a tiny batch of these coins left the mint without any mark at all. Pattern interrupt. Wait, what? How did that even happen? Exaggerated voice, it was a rare minting error, and errors like this drive collectors wild. Why? Because the fewer there are, the more valuable they become. And let's just say, these pennies are scarcer than a quiet day on Wall Street. One of these pennies recently sold for an unbelievable $7 million at auction. And there are rumors that even more are out there, just waiting to be discovered. Think about it, what if you are holding one right now, but before you go dumping your piggy bank onto the floor, you need to know how to spot one. Not all no mint mark pennies are valuable, and you don't want to get scammed. Here's how to tell if you have the rare 2015 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth millions. Look for NO mint mark under the date. It should be completely blank. Check the condition. If it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're looking at serious money. Inspect the coin's weight and edges. Certain errors affect the coin's thickness and can increase its value even more. Don't make the mistake of selling to just anyone. Scammers and lowballers are everywhere, waiting to trick unsuspecting sellers into parting with their fortune for pennies, literally. So, what should you do? Get your coin professionally appraised. Legitimate collectors and auction houses will verify and authenticate your find. Join coin collector groups to get real market insights. Consider an auction instead of a private sale. That's where the real million-dollar deals happen. And remember, timing is everything. The value of rare coins only goes up, so the longer you hold on to it, the more it could be worth. If you want to learn more about rare pennies worth a fortune, click on this video here. Insert next video. Your next discovery could be even bigger than this one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next penny could be your ticket to millions. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket, only to realize it's worth $8 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if I told you that right now, someone could be holding a 2016 no mark Abraham Lincoln penny that could make them an instant millionaire? And the scariest part? Most people don't even know what to look for. By the time they figure it out, it's too late. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare fortune and what to do if you have one. Let's rewind for a second. What makes a simple 2016 Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, not all of them are worth millions. Only a rare mistake by the US Mint created a coin that collectors are now willing to pay a fortune for. The 2016 no mark Lincoln penny is missing the mint mark that tells where it was made. That one small detail turns an everyday penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. And here's the kicker: these coins are still out there. Sitting in old jars, tucked in wallets, or lost in couch cushions. Could one be in your house right now? Keep watching, because I'll show you how to identify this hidden fortune and how to cash in before it's too late. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How do you know if you have one of these rare coins? Here's where things get intense. The first thing to check is the date. If your penny says 2016 and there's no little letter under the date, no D for Denver, no P for Philadelphia, then you just might have hit the jackpot. But before you start spending your millions, there's a catch. Counterfeits exist, and scammers are waiting for uninformed sellers. Imagine finding a rare coin, getting excited, only to be tricked into selling it for pennies instead of millions. That's why I'm going to reveal how to authenticate your coin and avoid being scammed. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Now, let's be honest. When was the last time you actually looked at your pennies? Probably never, right? Maybe you're thinking, I don't have time to check every penny in my pocket. Well, imagine accidentally spending $8 million on a soda. Suddenly, checking your spare change doesn't seem so ridiculous. So, what do you do if you think you found this rare penny? Here's your step-by-step game plan. Examine the coin closely, use a magnifying glass or your phone's camera. If there's no mint mark, you might be holding something special. Weigh it. Authentic coins have a precise weight. Any variation could be a red flag. Consult a professional. Never sell to the first buyer. Find a reputable coin dealer or grading service to verify its authenticity. Know its worth. Some collectors may try to lowball you. An $8 million coin won't sell for $100 unless you let it. Now, here's the final, most important piece of advice: time is running out. As more people learn about this rare penny, the competition is heating up. The longer you wait, the more likely it is that someone else will claim the fortune that could have been yours. But wait, before you go hunting through your coins, there's another shocking discovery you need to know about. A different Lincoln penny, one that's even rarer and just as valuable, is still being overlooked. Could you be holding one right now? Click on the next video to find out.